Hello guys and welcome to Pure Shrimp! So we're going to do this epic filter and one thing you should do first is subscribe! No, but you have to be cutting in a insect net. Please wash it. There are all sorts of UVB chemicals sprayed on it, so yeah, wash that up first and clip it into the filter. That is what I'm doing now, and it should be ready to go. Go, 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 team, go. So yeah, follow. This will be a epic filter tutorial. Are you ready, guys? Go, go. Hello guys, so we are definitely doing this little filter, and as you saw before, I just cut in some insect net. Remember to wash them, they are coated with something toxic for the shrimp. This is a little filter. I can't take credit on making it, but it's pretty cool. I have to seal it here and set this in. And when that is done, that is pretty much it. So what kind of filter material I'll be using in it could be this one, and that is not soil but a kind of citric glass kind of material. Not sure what it is though, but it's not what we're going to use for this, because this is going in a tank that is no more buffering capacity for a tank that have no more buffer ability in the soil. So this is going to be placed here, and the reason is this will be making the soil less prone to go under here. So I will be putting a small layer of these materials, filter materials that looks almost like soil. So here. Here we have it, and it looks almost identical, as you can see right there. Beautiful little filter material, and I'll just sprinkle it on here, and that will leave the little insect net in place. So I think that might be enough. I'm not sure. Yeah, looks like it is enough. As you can see already now is some of the filter material coming in there. So as you can see, we have this. I will put maybe a bit more in, just for good measurement. Just to like fill it up. This is basically a pretty darn good filter material. You know, I'll just put it in all of it. Normally I would fill this all the way up, but we're trying something new today, and that is a tank that is with a small fine layer of soil, and the rest of the soil are going to be put in the filter. So filter material coming up, aka soil. So for this little filter I have this one. No, this is a fine one, and we are not going to use that one. I thought it was bigger, but I have something else we can check out. And the soil I've chosen is not the tropical. Normally I've used that, but I am going to try this one. This is the EP Gold and shrimp soil. So we're going to try that one and see how much we can fit in there. Let's see, I don't even need a small little scissor, as we are very frankly opening it. Whoosh! So this is EP Gold from Ocean Reef, pretty darn good soil, and look how pretty it is. I will fill this all the way to the top, guys. This smells insanely good. And I can see that maybe yeah, I will leave out maybe 1 centimeter, and the reason why is that's less of a mesh. So this will be back somewhere on the ear. So this is not the first time I'm using this filter, and what I will do is I will seal this down here, because I don't believe in the seal right now. It's pretty darn bad. And how I will seal it is with, I have a couple of things I can be using. I could be using this one. That works fine. What other I could use was Tech 7, but my Tech 7 is, I think, almost dead. But we can try it. So I will see if I can get a I can get this unclogged. Might be possible. Tech 7 is pretty darn good, and the reason is that you can even use it underwater for a fast fix for a leaking tank or something like that. And it's not unhealthy, or in any way it's not toxic for these shrimpies. And I have tested this on the water in a big tank 6 years ago or so, and all the tie vents in that tank were fine, or not even just fine, they were breathing. I got a hold on this, and how I will do it is just taking my finger, this is going to be dirty guys, and smear it around here. The reason I'm using this is because I kind of like, should probably have done this before filling it. I kind of realize now I need way more paper than this. And the reason is I should have done this is because if I have done this, I could have seen what I was doing way better than this. But I think this is pretty important to do, no matter what. And for me, it doesn't have to look perfect. It's just very important for me that it holds water. Not water, but the airtight, guys. I am useless at speaking and doing stuff at the same time. I don't know if you have noticed already. That was a joke, of course you have. But it looks like I've done a pretty darn good fix on this. Looks airtight now. Pretty darn good. And this will be going like this. I need one more paper. There goes the lid, guys. Just trying to make sure I'm not getting too much on the table. What I normally would have done is putting like a piece of newspaper on here, and this is not toxic, so I'm not afraid of getting this on my skin at all. This is ready to be put on the water. So no, it doesn't have to be don't have to be dried up at all. You can use this on the water if you want to be 100% sure that it's not going to break off and stuff like that. I would definitely recommend you guys waiting on the Tech 7 to dry up. And you can see it's kind of one of those fun jobs where you can see you've done something. And what I'm going to do with this one is put it gently in here. And when I say gently, I mean I just put it in. And I'll let some water run in it. This will only just cover it, and you can see it will keep a lot of water in. I don't see if, not sure if you can follow, but I will film right after and show you how it looks. And as you can see, I'm pouring in water already for the Tech 7 you can use on the water, no problem. The reason I'm putting in water already in a bucket is that I want to be running in the soil before putting in the tank, because the tank is running already. The soil in there are worn out, it's not buffering at all anymore, so I need to get in a new load of soil. I have to be ready here. And I can see it's coloring out good already. And how easy is this going to be to do water change on? Insanely. Just turn on. Turn off. I'll put on air now on that, as you will see in a minute. So one of the things I could do with getting air here, I have a air pump over here laying doing nothing. I have air pump over there, and I could draw one over there. That could be a great idea. I just need some air hose. So getting air for this little filter we are going to run in the soil was a bit of a hassle, so I'm going to take it from over there because the other pump had an USA plug on or something like that. So that didn't work out well. So I found a longer air, and I've set the valve over here, and let's see how it looks. Let's turn this beauty on. That looks pretty decent, guys. Let's see if you can see that. I will put you over there, and you can see all my mess. This is how it's looking. Looking pretty darn good, isn't it? Let's see if we can put this a bit lower without ruining it. So hopefully this filter will be ready in a couple of weeks. I have no clue when it's really ready, but I think it's about a couple of weeks or so. I hope I didn't screw this up too much. Really can't see anything for this filter. I didn't screw anything up. You can see if I do it like this, the air will come out of the filter. So it's legit tight. That is great. We love that. Let's see if we can get a bit more air in this little sucker. That didn't help. Yeah, we could definitely get more air in there. See if we can hit a good flow. That is a good flow. So for water change on this is pretty easy. I'll just do like this. And that is how I change water on a filter. Kidding. Looks pretty good. And I will be doing this for a couple of minutes for today. And you can see the water runs out. And the reason I'm not using real water is not that I don't want to use it, but I'm not going to use it in the start. I have Danish tap water on TDS of 200. It's well water. It's so pure that it's almost embarrassing. Say you use a real water trying to, yeah, but it's really pure, guys. It's really pure. So it's not really necessary. I can see the water is pretty darn. I can see the water is still a bit dirty, and I'll be putting in a lot of fresh water still. Let the soil work a bit. Let the filter work a bit as well. But this filter will definitely be doing great, guys. I promise you. By the way, the filter is going in the red steel tank. But basically, this is how you build a pretty darn good filter. I can't take credit on that build, but I think in the future I will try to build them myself. But I'm not sure because I have another filter design I love almost as much or the same or even more. I can't really decide. But this one is great on one reason and the other one is great on another reason. Maybe I should just use both. But for now, this is the filter I'm doing just for this time for the tank over there, the red steels. And I hope they will be happy for the little extra filter. If you followed me on the last video, again, the last video about the filters, Conwy, you know that the red steel medium grade tank got a new filter already, but I will switch it out with this one because the soil is depleted, and I was thinking about switching and redoing the tank, but I'm not redoing it in that way. I am just putting in a new filter with soil. I think it's half enough water change for today. Looks pretty darn good. And I'll let this run for next time. See you later, guys. Update comment. Stay shrimpy.